Soljans Estate marks the beginning of Kumeu wine country. It's one of the few wineries in New Zealand that can lay claim to 3 generations of winemaking. And although this isn't the winery's original site, the Soljan family have been proudly based in Auckland's west for a grand total of 70 years. Tony Soljan continues a legacy brought by his grandfather Bartol Soljan from Croatia in 1932. Bartol, his wife Rakalina, and their 5 children left the small Croatian island of Hvar to escape war-torn Europe. They established their winery in the Croatian stronghold of West Auckland, where Tony inherited the passion for winemaking from his grandfather and Father Frank.
What makes it such a great area for growing wine?
This has got heritage. It's the one region in the whole country that's got an ethnic group, being the Croatians or the Dalmatians, that have wine in their blood, and it's a great growing area because we work hard at it.
Soljans is one of New Zealand's specialist sparkling wine producers. The range includes bubbles created in the mode of Méthode Traditionnelle and an award-winning muscat by the name of Fusion. Both are billed as the ideal tipple, especially if you're celebrating in the Soljans Estate Cafe. And a visit to Soljans Cellar Door can be considered as being akin to a wine tour of New Zealand. As well as processing the home varieties, the winery brings in fruit from all around the country to produce a range of no less than 13 different wine styles.
Traditionally, I think the major wine companies in New Zealand have established a base in Auckland, usually with a home or homestead vineyard, and then moved to other regions of New Zealand. I think Soljans have been particularly clever here in establishing a fairly new vineyard on a good site, but also looking at what New Zealand does very well naturally and picking the eyes out of those varieties for the different regions.
But while innovation and catering for a wide audience of wine lovers is a sign of Soljans' commitment to the marketplace, it's the history of the business that makes the winery an endearing standout. These 70-year-old oak barrels are used to this day to mature a Soljan family favourite.
Now, I couldn't help but notice this little number down here. What a beautiful bottle. This is port.
Yeah, well, Mariama, port is probably one of the mainstays of the New Zealand wine industry. That's what got us started. Early on, the winemakers made port and sherry because that's what the market wanted. We now retain a single port, 10-year-old tawny port, and New Zealand can make some fantastic ports, and we're one of the old wineries, so we have a lot of old stocks that we can blend into the wine, and that's really important. So port is really great for the end of the night. Have a sip of port in the winter, sit down, glass of port.
Sounds fabulous.
Yeah.
What can people expect from it when they drink it?
Pleasure.
All right, can I have 10?
Go for it. My grandfather used to have a big 12-ounce glass, and every lunchtime he used to fill it half up with port, half with water, and every day he would sit there and drink that. He lived to a ripe old age, so I take that as a lead.